Hello, everybody. This is an impromptu stream. Welcome. We are playing a couple of the Club's Madness events right now. So basically, welcome everybody. Basically, we are playing the $100 buy-in, which is this one right here. What do we got here? $100 buy-in, 20,000 guarantee, and then the nightly 22, which is a 10K guarantee, which is pretty good. Yeah, so we got both of those events going on right now, and basically, just thought it would be a good time to stream. Here we are. Why does it say table does not exist? Is that what it said? Anyways, here we are. We're here. And just going to play some tournament poker tonight. No cash. So, welcome. Welcome, everyone. I've got ace, king, and 20 big blinds. Just looking at stack sizes here, my stack isn't that far off from everyone else's. Go ahead and raise to 2.5. If this one folds to me, I will raise it. It does not fold, but it is still worth a raise. Suited ace, you know? Okay, we get folds anyway. I should probably promote on my Instagram that I'm streaming. So I'm gonna do that. I need to make a face at the thing. So that's what I'm doing. You'll know if you're following me on Instagram, you'll see the post. Oh, new table, huh? Okay. I mean, easy raise. What is going on? Oh, crazy. Okay, so they're consolidating. Wow, late reg is only a minute left in this tournament. So I've been playing this since 4 o'clock. Stand by when it comes to my level of attention. Braden says hi. Hi, Braden. I don't know if I can call. Do I call this for half my stack? I'll let it go. It's probably a call. Okay, we got King Jack. Easy fold. Blair says hi. Hi, Blair. And Blair subscribed. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for the sub. If you're enjoying the stream, which we just started, please make sure to hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. N-Tib Brothers says hi as well. Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Just give me 1 second here. I am just posting to my Instagram that I am streaming. Can you give me a shout out? I just did, and I will do it again. N-Tib Brothers, hello. Welcome. Easy. Easy assignment. You got anything else? If you're just now joining us, we're playing on Clubs Poker. We've got a couple tournaments going here. This with the large amount of big blinds just started. $22 buy-in, 10K guarantee. This table right here, a little bit shorter stacked, 2 minutes left in this level. This is the $100 buy-in, 20K guarantee, both on Clubs Poker. Let's take a look at where we're at here. Pays out to 32. Late reg is done, so this will stay at 32. Up top is 5,600. That's pretty good. Ace-9, slightly loose open, but this is early on in the tournament, and I'm okay with that. Got some callers here. Paired board with hearts out there. And Busted King's going to take a stab at it. I will gladly get out of the way. See what Rumblefish wants to do. Nope, he says I'm out as well. Seven, 8 suited is a fun hand in the hijack. I hope it folds to me, though I can call a relatively normal size open, which this is. I'm not going to 3-bet that, but I will call. And that's just miserable. Totally possible to happen. But, you know, yeah, you guys have at it. Ace King versus Ace Queen. And Ace Queen goes, oh! Wow. I mean, Ace Queen is my favorite hand, so, I mean, you can't be too upset at it for winning. But, sucks a little bit for Ace King, don't it? Don't it? So we've got 2 hours of late reg in this $22 buy-in, 10K guarantee. And late reg is over here on the $100 buy-in. Right now I'm sitting in 53rd place out of 77 players. Nami, or Nami, AC88 says gambling is bad. We're all allowed to our own opinions here, and I will allow that. Ollie T says loser. It's a hell of a bird call. I think gambling is bad is a bit of a black and white phrase. I think it can definitely ruin some lives, which is why there is an 800 number for that. But, you know, welcome to the stream, I guess, where we're playing poker. If you are not a fan of poker, you do not need to watch. You are still welcome, though. I have Ace-5 offsuit with the Ace of Clubs here, and I have Ace-5 offsuit here with the Ace of Clubs. This is the same exact hand on both tables. That is funny. I've got Dougie D over here. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm just going to let this go. Okay. Nope. He says nope. I'm not interested. Definitely going to raise this up. Probably just going to be heads up out of position with not that much going on. It's a paired board, which a lot of people don't like. Let's see if he likes it. Sure, I'll call. He does not like that. That's great. That's fine for me. I wasn't a big fan either. I was just looking to take it down. Wish there were hearts out there. I've got a suited hand. It's early on in the tournament, right? These are all relatively fine reasons for sticking around, I guess. BMAC says, where is the best place to play online poker? I would say that is a bit of a personal question. For me, personally, I do enjoy... I probably gotta fucking raise this. I do enjoy playing on Clubs Poker. That's where I'm currently playing. That is generally my go-to. I'm a little biased. But yeah, that's where I play. Some people also like Ignition Casino. That is another option. Yeah. There's I will say there's no shortage of places to play poker online. It just depends on what you're looking for, I guess. But I think Clubs is a great place to start. It's available in most states in the US. And I've got pocket queens here with 13 big blinds. Pretty much all the chips are going in. I can't imagine what else could happen here. Let's hope that we are good. No reason to do anything else other than just jam here versus sixes. We're in great shape. No six. No six. And we're good. Fantastic. Love it. Bad luck for sixes. I would play that just the same. But you know what? Every once in a while, you're going to run into a better hand. It happens. You guys are probably going to see me do that here at some point. Okay? Look at this shit. He just calls. Okay. What do we think here? Some sort of draw or an ace that's a non-believer? You're going to check it back there? No. He says, I'm all in. He is a non-believer of this right here. Whatever that was. So, I mean, some sort of draw? I have no idea what that was. I mean, I have an idea. Jack 10 offsuit in the hijack. Gonna raise it up. Obviously. Look at this shit. Cali Kid. Let's hope Cali Kid spikes an ace. Let's go. Love to see it. Cali Kid is a friend of the stream. Small bet here should work some of the time, but I get raised. That was a very quick raise too. Very quick. But there's not really much I can do about it, so I'm just gonna let it go. Enjoy it. He didn't show, did he? No, he didn't. Okay. BMAC says, can you play Clubs Poker on mobile? Yes, you can play on your phone. You can play on PC. It doesn't have a dedicated app, but you can just open up the browser on your phone and play on there. Ace Queen versus Queen 10. Queen 10 is picked up something. Nope. They were in trouble. So again, you know, if you're just now joining us, playing on Clubs Poker, we've got two. Interesting. I've got two. Do I limp this here? I could probably see a flop. Sometimes these players just want to see. Nope. He says nope. I am not okay with that. Ace 8 runs into aces. Sorry, but I mean, don't expect that you're not going to get called by a good hand. So, kind of a interesting move. I got to be careful here because I've got suited connectors, but super short stack here that just jammed. I think I just let this go. Early position raise here from Cali Kid, and then a short stack, which is very often going to jam. They did not, so that's fine. Is what it is. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everybody. If you are enjoying yourself, please be sure to hit the like button. That helps me out a lot. And if you really like it, you can subscribe. It's not required. Actually, I take that back. You don't have to do it at all. Don't do it. But yeah, we're playing. Oh, Cali Kid is just going crazy over here. We've got the $22 buy-in and the $100 buy-in. This is the $100 with a 20K guarantee, 5,600 up top, pays out the 32. Late reg is over. And here we've got the $22 buy-in with 10K guarantee. And late reg is another hour and 45 minutes. This could be a long stream, but we will see. Depends on how long I last here. Queen Jack offsuit. Kind of just like a raise fold here. I'm suited in the big blind. Yeah, I call. Would hate to see a jam from Getz. Ooh, baby. And we do get raised. I don't know, kind of a weird raise from the small blind. Look at this. Just call. I think I'm just gonna let it go. So look at this. I picked up 2 pair. I'm obviously gonna check back to him, and then I'm just gonna put all the money in here. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Are we doing this or are we doing this? We're not doing this. Okay. All right. That was fun. Wish I could have paid more attention on this table a little bit. Yeah, really weird raise from the small blind here. I think maybe I could have called. I don't like calling off this stack size. But I also don't like jamming there. Like, what is he raising from the small blind into 2 other players? You know? I don't know. Just kind of weird. Find a better spot. It's fine for me. If I was suited, I'd call probably. But even then, calling is like weird. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. And right after that, he goes wild with 5-10 suited and is knocked out of the tournament. VS, that is some BS. He could call with a 10. Something like that. No, he doesn't. I cannot call that all in, even with 7 deuce. Wow. Miserable. Tons of all-ins going on here. BMAC says, can you play cash games on Clubs Poker? Yes, you can. You can play cash games. When you play cash games on here, this is a sweepstakes model website. So basically what that means is you're buying in, and then based on what you buy in for, you get sweeps coins. Sweeps coins are a 1-to-1 for dollars. So 1 sweeps coin is $1. So when you cash out 100 sweeps coins, you get $100. So you're playing with that. And good thing is you don't have to deal with like a lot of these sites. You have to deal with crypto. You don't have to deal with that here, which is great. And then if you are interested in signing up, you can always go to my bio on YouTube. There's a link tree that has a link to Clubs Poker. If you sign up using that code or that link, sorry, that is helpful for me as well. Easy Money Sniper says Poker Stars. Okay. BMAC says, I just looked at the website, kind of confusing. Yeah, I understand that. If you're unfamiliar with the sweepstakes model, that makes sense. You know, I think Club WPT Gold has a similar thing where it's sweeps coins. So it's just kind of like that. You're buying in for their. It's just honestly, it's the way that they. You're buying gold coins, which you can play for free with, but when you buy the gold coins, you get sweeps coins for a 1-to-1 ratio to dollars. Sounds confusing. Once you get into it, you try a little bit. It's like super easy to understand, but I honestly I'd much rather deal with that than crypto. That's just me. Everyone has their own, likes and dislikes about that type of thing. So right now I'm sitting in 50th place, 12 big blinds, pays out to 32. So we're basically just an all-in or fold situation in the $100. Hey, look at this. Wow. I mean, aces almost got cracked there, but thankfully it did not. Good for you. Good for you. You guys are still playing the sand over here, huh? Let's see what Cali Kid wants to do here. He wants to see a flop. Says, how about a big blind? Love it. What do we got here? King 9 suited. Easy Money Sniper says, that was a suggestion of where to play. Understood. I hear you. I've never played on Poker Stars. I don't think it's I don't think I can in California. I've heard good things. Right now, streaming on YouTube and Twitch. If Twitch is your preferred, you can make your way over there. On Twitch, there is much more real estate, so to speak, on the screen. If you like a horizontal view of the stream, you can make your way over there. Same name, Josh Case and Poker. But if you do like watching on your mobile device, then YouTube is the way to go because that is vertical, as you already know, because you're watching it on there. Yes, you. What do I got? 910. Do I want to call here? I think I might as well. Hoping that you do not go all in. You do go all in, and I'm just out. Okay. This is King 3 again, which is pretty cool. I like this. Just going to check. He's going to check back probably. Hope he doesn't. Fine, just calling. Let's see. I'm going to lose to like ace deuce here. I'm just going to bet out small. I've got a7 on the other table here. In the small blind. Okay, I took that down. All right, so the question is here, am I jamming with this? Let's see what happened here. We have a limp, and a limp. Kind of a weird situation. I think I can just limp here and see a flop and see what we got going on. Kind of weirded out by all of the limps. Not normal, I will say. Easy Money Sniper says, I enjoy it, talking about PokerStars. Has more degenerate casino games, easy to use, and able to cash directly with quick withdrawals. It's cool. Thoughts on GTO Wizard? I love GTO Wizard. I am a regular user of it. I have a coach that we go through it together with on GTO Wizard. Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's definitely overwhelming. Right? If you're unfamiliar with like the best ways to use it, like some people just go on there like I was in the beginning, which is just doing like the drills, and you get through like, you know, like 100 hands or whatever, and you're just like, okay, I got this many right. Like, but you know, you're not really learning anything. You're just like seeing what you got right. So like figuring out how to use it as a study tool is pretty important. Now check this out. Look at this shit. Okay, I'm all in here too. Please call me. Please call me. With any fucking diamond, please call me. Please call me with any diamond. That's what I'm targeting. Just like any diamond. Okay, no. Anyways, ugh. Too many players left to act behind here. So yeah, I was talking about GTO Wizard with my coach recently, and I was just, kind of expressing that I'm looking for better ways to study using it. And an interesting thing that he kind of said, like the best way to use it is to, look at a situation, look at a hand, and then basically change little pieces of the hand. Like, if this turn card was a heart instead, which brought in the flush, or brought in the flush draw, or brought in a straight draw, or whatever, how would that change how I would act, in the situation? And just kind of tweaking it on each street or in each individual situation, and that's definitely helped a lot. Miracle Man says, hey, I hope you put a significant delay on your stream. Or is this offline or something? Oh, there is a delay. There is a delay on the stream. Yes. I appreciate the concern. There is a delay. Which is why it takes me a moment or two to get back to you with these comments. It's not because I don't like you. Okay? There are times when I don't play with a delay. I do value, that quick interaction with the chat. But, it comes at an obvious price when you're trying not to get stream sniped. Look at this. Pocket fives in the big blind. Let's see what happened. Fucking. I think I just fold here. I know that sounds like fucking wild, fucking crazy. What's the note on this guy? I hate it. I'm just gonna let it go. Kind of glad that I did let it go, because I survived to see another day here. We've got Cali Kid raising. Obviously not doing anything but going all in here. Obviously he's calling me. He's not going anywhere. He's not raising a 3x here and folding. Nah, he totally could. There was a limper behind here, so it'd be fine if he did fold. But I hope he calls. That's just me. Come on, Cali Kid. Oh, no, he doesn't want to call. Okay. If he's watching the stream, he'll go back and look at that and be like, oh, shit. Thank God I folded. All right, up to 14 big blinds. That is way better. He's throwing shit at me. I'm going to throw shit at him. Cactus. Yeah, that was a nice little pickup there. Picked up the blinds and a limp. It's pretty good. Almost doubled my stack. I'll take that. Miracle Man gives a little thumbs up. Hey, easy money, sniper. Thank you very much for the subscribe on YouTube. I really appreciate you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Again, streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. Depending on what your preferred viewing experience is, you can move to one or the other. Nardi says bullets. Bullets indeed. On like my hiragana is a little rusty, but does that say ankari? Ankari? I don't remember that last symbol there. It's been a while, okay? Easy Money Sniper says, I played a tournament with friends, seven of us and novices, but after 6 hours, I was last on the table with one other, but lost as blinds went to 10% of my stack. Ain't that how it goes? Really glad I folded fours here. Hey, I know the feeling. I then lost as got dealt poorer cards and I guess didn't manage well. Was there something I could have done to improve that? Oh, well, that's a great question. I'd say it kind of depends on the situation in general. I don't know what your overall strategy is once you... Nardi says, yo, KD, and then so he's Kevin Durant. Says Leonard. I do not think Kevin Durant is in the chat. Says indeed. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what your overall strategy is, but typically once you get later on in tournaments and, you know, especially when you're just one-on-one heads up at the end there, oh no, not, oh my God, please. Okay. Typically in that type of stack size that you have, you're kind of just wanting to go all in or folding. You're not really raising, and, you know, you favor like big cards, basically. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just going to call. It's fine. I'm just going to let this go so I can pay attention to this one over here. Look at this. Hate this. Miserable. Leonard says, why do you fold? I don't know. Look at this shit. I don't know which hand you're referring to. We are on a delay. So if you are... I mean, I guess I have a chance to boat up here, but I mean, please just fold or check. Okay, well, diamonds. Yeah, take it down. Yeah, you got to be more specific with the hands. If there is a hand specifically, thank you for the likes. I'm seeing those on YouTube as well. Anyways, yeah, if there's a specific hand, you can say, hey, on this particular hand, what was this about, or what was that about? And I'll know what you're talking about. But if you just say fold, or why did you fold? I've probably played at least a few hands since you've said that, due to the delay. You're delayed, aren't you? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Favorite hand is ace queen suited. Besides aces, of course. Aces is everyone's favorite hand, as it should be. But other than that, ace queen suited. And if you're going to ask me why, the answer is I don't know. I don't know. I just like the shape of it. You know, can't explain it. What about you? What's your favorite hand? And why? Some people have some very specific reasons. They're like, oh, you know, because my daughter was born in this year, and that's, you know, I'm just like, oh, okay. Okay, pretty cool to see a turn. Pretty good turn. I really doubt anyone's checking a king all the way through. Maybe like you. Hopefully no one raises, because I am calling. Not anymore. Had about a 15 to 20% chance to hit the flush there. Even then, not super stoked. If I do hit it, I'm just like, I don't have the strongest flush that I can have. Okay, so I've got 7 big blinds here, and I'm trailing 47th place out of 49 players left. Pays out to 32. This was a $100 buy-in. Pocket eights, here we go. Let's go, baby. Easy call. Some people might raise there, but I am totally fine just calling. Let's get a big multi-way pot where I can flop a set. I did not flop a set. Easy Money Sniper says he was novice, so it sucked for sure. And I wanted that win, especially coming back from... Hold on a second here. I've got... what a miserable... I mean, I have to jam this hand. It really sucks. Like, this is like a great hand to jam, but I'm just like not super happy about it. That's fine. Cool. Pick up the blinds. Let's go, baby. Back over to the pocket eights. I don't have a reason to stick around. I don't have a spade in my hand. Anyway, so as you were saying, he was a novice, and I wanted that win, especially coming back from one big blind 4 hours prior. That's pretty cool. My strategy was to bully. I had king pair when I shoved, but he had an ace. Should have shoved. I neglected that, despite having played 1,000 hands. Look at this shit. Okay, good luck, Cali kid. Good luck to you. Let's see if Pocket wants to call. He doesn't. Okay. Just like the shape of it, such a man thing to say. Yeah. I mean, I am a man. But yeah, I guess that is kind of a man thing to say. But yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? Good job coming back from one big blind. That's always a great feeling, especially when you get heads up, you know, in the tournament. It's good stuff. Okay, we did see a flop, and I'm just gonna check here. Okay, so I picked up a gut shot. So I've got jacks and eights. I don't think he has a 9. And I don't think he has a jack. He snap calls. I don't know, with a 7, something like that. Oh, you had a jack. Sorry about it. Octocrab. Okay. 45th place out of 48 players here. I got 7 big blinds. Need to make something happen. There's 6 minutes left in this level, and the blinds are going to be approaching. Ain't that poker? Love this shit. Easy money. Sniper says ace pair. What you mean by that, ace pair? Good luck, Cali kid. Gotta have a pretty good hand to be jamming under the gun, huh? I like your mustache and beard. Thank you. It's not for sale, but you can look. That is for free. Easy Money Sniper says 10,000 hands total. Not a lot compared, but for me. What do you mean, like 10,000 hands over the course of how long? What are we talking here? I'm actually not that okay. King Queen did not hold up. Oh wow. I mean, you had to there. I've got ace-6 suited. I don't feel great about this. I obviously have to jam here if this folds here. This is the worst ace to have. I'm not happy about it. Have to do it though. Ship it. Gold coin. Oh, fuck. Immediate jam after feels terrible. Let's hope it's like kings or queens and I just hit an ace. Just nice and clean. Nice and clean. Let's just do that. Okay? Ace king. So I'm dead in the water here. Clubs. Club. 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 Let's go, baby. Let's go. Woo! Oh, shit. All right. All right. We're cooking. We're cooking. Easy Money Sniper says, any tips for playing with less informed players who are naturally more aggressive? Yes, I actually do have some tips for you. Let's see if this person bets here, and then, no, they don't. Okay. Let me catch my breath after that shit. All right. Anyways, so when you're playing with less informed players, here's what I'll say. It will depend on how little they actually know about the game. Like if they're very new, like they barely, like they have to look at like a hand chart to see like what hand beats what. You know, it can be similar, you know, advice here, but basically, let's just operate on the idea that they are. Oh, hold on, I've got King Jack. King Jack here. Let's see if it folds to me. Oh, come on. That's so great. That's huge. That is huge. Okay, so, I mean, just basically just running hot, I guess. Is that what we're doing? I mean, obviously he could have a boat here. which would suck. Definitely would suck. But I've got the nut flush. Okay, he folds. Okay, he did not have a boat, and we take it down. Anyways, yeah, so with these players that you're talking about, if they are just like, you know, they're familiar with the game, they've got a good understanding for the game, but they're relatively new, right? So for sure, Miracle Man, I would not be here if it weren't for your miracles, obviously. Anyways, yeah, so if they're like kind of familiar with the game, then basically what you would do with those aggressive players is you just need to tighten up, play fewer hands, and the hands that you do play, because they are aggressive, you do not need to be aggressive. You do not necessarily need to be doing a lot of c-betting, like, you know, or raising. Like, you can raise, right, if you feel like, if you have like a really good hand. But chances are, if they're being aggressive, they're doing so, and they don't, like, newer players don't like folding. So you shouldn't be doing a ton of bluffing. So you want to lower the amount of bluffing you're doing, and you want to play fewer hands, so the times that you are playing a hand, I got to get out of here. What the fuck? When you are in a hand, you most of the time will have a much better hand than those players who are just playing way too many hands. What that means is you're playing boring poker, okay? You have to be used to playing boring poker in those spots. And people might call you out. They might say, hey, you're playing too tight. Why are you playing so tight? With those players, really all you have to do is just be talkative the whole time. You would be surprised. As long as you are talking to the whole table, people think you play way more hands than you're actually playing. This is something I do all the time at casinos. I tend to, you know, tighten up when they're really loose and having a good time. I don't play very many hands, but because I'm chatting up the table, people don't notice. They don't say, hey, why are you playing so tight, dude? They don't really say that very much. So those are my just very, very general tips. And when you do have a very good hand, you can go for some raises and go for some real value in those spots. Would you guys take a look at this shit? That's a big bet, huh? Tell me you have a king without telling me you have a king, right? I mean, do I just put it in here? How many outs do I have? Let's see, like 40% chance for the flush. Even then, do I like he's not gonna fold here, so I don't like it. I don't have a good feeling about this one, so I'm gonna let it go. Because I'm just like, the numbers don't quite add up. I'd have to go runner for a straight, or I'd have to hit a spade, and even then, I don't have a very strong flush. So if he's doing this with like the ace of spades and a king, or ace of spades and what was there, like a jack out there as well, and then another spade, like it could go like two spades. Just not in a good spot. Don't feel great about it. Just let it go. I'm not just calling there on the flop. If I was going to do anything, I was going to go all in, but didn't feel great. Okay, so with 14 big blinds, well, let's see. Is this going to go on a break here? Should go on a break after this hand. Nope, we're going to see another hand. Okay. I've got pocket threes in the big blind. Looks like it's going to go on a break in a little less than a minute. And then we'll take a look at the state of things. Do I ever call off with threes here? This feels miserable. I'm going to wait for a better spot. I historically lose hands before the break. Okay. Pocket queens. I say I historically lose hands before the break. And then I've got a hand that I don't want to do anything with necessarily except jam. and hope that I'm good. I hate the snap call, but no ace. No ace. How about ace jack? Give me a 10. Let's go. Oh my God. I'm running like the fucking sun. Let's go. Woo. Hype. So hype, right, Miracle? Shit. And then we go on break. Let's fucking go. Yeah, he put the 4-leaf clover out there. That's for me, baby. Easy Money Sniper says, I think I play better as an underdog. Funnily enough, my weakness lies as the chip leader. You know, that's called winner's tilt, and that is a thing. I've been there, done that. That can happen. You get a ton of chips in front of you, and then you're like, you relax, and then you're not as focused. Totally get it. I've been there. It's something that I have to work on quite a bit. Also said, well, when the big blinds increase substantially, I guess not sure in the maths on how much that affects one's play. And thanks for the advice. Yeah, no problem, man. So Miracle says, damn, such a good advice talking about boring poker. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I don't know. You know, I don't know what to say to that. But yeah, so when the big blinds increase, it depends. But here's some general rules for you. When you have, let's just say, let's say 15 big blinds. When you have 15 big blinds or less, you can start getting into the mindset of, I'm either going to go all in or I'm going to fold, which means you kind of have to be familiar with what range of hands you're going all in with and what you're folding. But generally speaking, you might see me go against this a little bit while you're playing here. Do as I say, not as I do. But Miracle says, I play a lot of chess, and having a similar mindset helps me stay patient and not go for dumb sacrifices. You know what? Hats off to you, Miracle, because I cannot play chess very well. I used to play it as a kid, and I enjoyed it. I liked how the pieces moved. I got a lot of fun out of that. But then once I realized just how absolutely terrible I was at the game, I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know how to play, you know, like, it's kind of how I felt with poker once I realized how big the, what do you call it? The skill ceiling is. Very similarly, very high in chess as well, as I know. But definitely in poker, the skill ceiling is just bananas. So I still don't even think that I'm a very good player. You know, when you look at the amazing players that there are, and just like, I have so much to learn. So when you hear me giving this advice, take it with a grain of salt. I'm still learning. I have a coach, and, you know, I've been playing for a bit, but I mean, always do your own research, so to speak, you know? Ton of places to learn, especially these days. Okay, let's take a look at the state of things as we're on a break. 24 big blinds here. This is the $100 buy-in. 20,000 guarantee. 5,600 up top. Pays out to 32. Right now I'm sitting in 16th place out of 42 players left. Again, 24 big blinds. Amazing hand to win right before the break. Amazing. I mean, couldn't ask for a better spot. Total luck box on that turn. Anyways, 78 big blinds here. This is the $22 buy-in, 10K guarantee. Sitting in 37th place out of 155. Late registration is another hour and 9 minutes, so we've got a ways to go. Currently pays out to 37. That will go up once more players join. 2,600 up top. Miracle. This is easy money. Easy money. Talking to Miracle. Do you think chess helps with poker? I'm interested to hear Miracle's answer, because I am not a chess player, so I cannot. I will say that I have heard players talk about, you know, similar mindset things when it comes to chess and poker. But let's see what Miracle says. I am interested. Okay, here we go. I'm pretty sure the button's going to be on me, I hope. It is. We're on the button with the unsuited Octocrab, which we're going to fold. Man, 24 big blinds feels pretty good. 7 minutes left in the level. Feels great. Miracle says, I don't think it helps. It just resonated with me. Well. Let's see, pocket sevens. This stack is something to worry about. I am just going to call. I hate that short stack behind me, but I'm just going to call. Let's see a flop. I've seen better flops, I gotta tell you. I think I could just let this go. If he's got a 10 or a queen or any better grouping of hearts, I'm just dead in the water. There's no reason to call there. I was in position, which is great, but I just don't want to face any more aggression. This is another hand I can just call with. I hate just calling in these spots. But I cannot raise versus this. Come on. It's a little bit of better spot here with the 2 overs and the queen of hearts. Just going to check it back. We get the king out there, which they bet at. I do have a gut shot, but ultimately, I mean, he's got kings in his range. I don't think there's any reason to try to draw to 4 outs, right? Easy Money says, what about in terms of strategy? I mean, Kobe used chess for basketball, or at least critical thinking. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like there's got to be something to be said about the temperament, right? Being able to think outside the box a little bit. I'm sure that, you know, there's got to be something there to be said. If he's able to apply that from basketball to chess, or chess to basketball, there's got to be something. Maybe it's just a personal thing, right? I'd say probably when it comes... This is just oh, God. I mean, no. 8 big blinds, just take it. I don't even want to get involved there. Again, knowing nothing about chess, what I'll say is probably my opinion about that, as I have 7 deuce suited, is that it's probably more of a mindset thing, right? Well, obviously, because the strategy of chess is not... I could be wrong, but I don't believe that there's any way to apply any type of strategy from chess to poker. Unless I'm just like so unfamiliar with the game that I just don't see it. There are a lot of people that play poker that play chess as well. So there's something there. We're going to see a flop. I've got a 7. Okay, they just want to check. I am fine checking this back. Another overcard. When I check back the flop, he should bet the turn quite a bit. Okay. So any 6 beats me, but I do have 2 pair. Also, any diamond. The question is, can I get worse to call here? I did go for some value. Make it look like I'm trying to buy it. Try to get called by a 9 or an 8. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. I don't think he ever checks a flush there. Players just can't do that. They're just really bad at that. Also, same thing with a straight. He might with a straight, but it's not very likely. He'd probably do like a blocker bet, something like that. Okay, so I take it down. Don't have to show down my cards, but I'm happy to take down the pot. Miracle says, oh, look at this king queen. That's beautiful. Miracle says, in chess, you do a lot of conditioning / try to complicate in my experience. That might have some overlap. That's interesting. Okay, I could see that. Setting traps and conditions, you know, that makes sense. I did not take that into consideration. Now this, I can and should 3-bet. He's going to call. Top pair. Feels great. I think I can just get it in here. And hope that we're good. No snap call. Feels good. No snap call. I don't think he's calling. I mean, if he's got like King Jack, he's going to feel a little weird. He might call, but King 10 suited. That's really all he's doing is calling with a king, unless he's got some sort of ace-x hand and he thinks he's going to take down with an ace. Just lets it go. Hey, let's go. Let's fucking go. We're putting in some work here, guys. Whew, my heart is beating like a phone book in a dryer. $31 big blinds, sitting in 10th place in this tournament. In the big blind here, I'm going to call with a7 offsuit. Hit my ace. I'm going to go ahead and check. Got the ace of spades to back me up. We'll see what he wants to do. He does want to bet small. I don't think I need to raise. I'm just going to call. Spades are no longer an option. See what he wants to do. He could still have some aces here. I still only have top pair. With a shitty kicker, I will say. He checks it back. I think we're good. We are good. Let's go. All right. Little Debbie here is all in. I'm just going to let them take it. Man, what a fucking... Did the blinds just go up? I think they did. So we should be down. Yeah, we're down to 26 big blinds. Hey, sitting in 20... No, sorry. Scratch that. We're sitting in 11th place out of 39 in the $100 buy-in. That's fantastic. Pays out to 32. Friendly reminder. Easy Money says, I could see there being a lot of overlap in that with pre-flop / flop / turn / river bets. In addition to mathematical reasoning too. Yeah, these are good points. Logan says, tip for micro stakes, 25-50 cent. I'm just starting out, but have problems calling when aggressive players bet. So, this kind of goes hand in hand with what we were talking about earlier. We were talking about playing versus bad players or like new players that are aggressive. I'm not sure if you were here for that conversation, but basically kind of same deal. It does not hurt to play tight pre-flop. So you're playing a lot fewer hands. And when you do have hands and you're versus these aggressive players, you can just let them do the betting. You know, typically these players, they're pretty aggressive and then, you know, They shut down when you push back a little bit. So it depends. You might see a player that just like And this is another thing. You have to pay attention to the players, especially when you're playing online. There's no reason why you cannot pay attention. Same goes for live, but online, you've got so much information right in front of you. Take notes on each player, what they're doing. He raised, but he folded to a 3-bet. Well, maybe he's raising with a relatively tight range, and he's just playing tight aggressive. But you might see another player that raises, and they do not fold to 3-bets, and they will sometimes 4-bet, and this and that and the other thing. It just depends on what you're dealing with player-wise. But for the most part, if the entire table is loose and aggressive, tighten up. You can be tight. My old coach had a way of looking at this. It was kind of like a rock, paper, scissors thing. What did he say? So he would say there's 3 different types of players. Maniacs, nits, and stations. Maniacs, you guys know maniacs. Those are the loose, aggressive types that they don't like folding. They love betting and all that shit. Nits are the super tight players. They play very tight. Think of like an old man coffee. The people who just open with their premium hands and fold if they think, my aces are getting cracked, and they don't let, the flush came in, that type of thing. Those are nits. And then stations. Calling stations are the people that call too much, right? Versus aggression. Versus betting. They just keep calling. No matter what you're betting, they're just like, I have a pair, I'm not folding. So the way that this works, let me see if I can remember this. Nits beat stations because nits are playing tight, and when they are versus a station, that station's going to call them down. Maniacs beat nits because, for the same reason we talked about, nits, they don't like aggression coming their way, and they're worried about their hand getting outdrawn, this, that, and the other thing, right? And stations beat maniacs because maniacs love to bet and stations love to call. So it's really hard to beat that if you're a maniac. So if you remember those types of things, you can kind of adjust accordingly. Sounds like you might be up against some maniac station hybrid players. Do what you will with that information. I've been talking for like an hour, so I'm going to let you guys take a little break from my voice. Okay, we've got some short stacks behind us, and it's 4 to the money, so might be able to turn the pressure up a little bit, especially with my stack size, unless little Debbie goes all in here. King 7 offsuit isn't fantastic, but I'm on the button, so I cannot do anything now. That was only if it's going to fold to me. Easy Money says book selection, play optimal poker or modern poker theory. Sounds familiar. Haven't read either of those, but I think I've heard of them. Sitting in 9th place, man. I mean, it's really looking like I'm going to cash here, guys. I don't want to jinx it, but sitting in 9th out of 36. Let's take a look. Let's take a look under the hood. Pays out to 32. I'm in 9th out of 36. Now, I will say that, here's what we'll do. Let's see what these players' stack sizes are here. Lowest is 15K. What is that? What are the blinds right now? 3,500? Yeah, so he's got like 4 big blinds. So some of these stacks are pretty darn short, but, you know, they can hold on for quite a while, I got to tell you. So, who knows? am I in 40th place in this tournament out of 173? Holy shit. All right. Okay, we got 3 minutes left in this level here till the blinds go up. So pressure for the short stacks. Logan says, awesome, thank you. No problem. Unless you're talking to Easy Money Sniper, which Easy Money, you take the credit there for the book recommendations. King 7 suited, that's spicy. 7-5 suited is even more spicy, but under the gun is not. A little too spicy. Do I have uneven to my right here? No, okay. Thought I was on both tables. Come on, just fold so I can raise this thing. Come on. Blinds are up. 10-minute levels. I don't remember it being 10-minute levels. Is it just because this is the club's madness? Ace 9 offsuit. Oh, don't jam. I have a feeling you're gonna jam, and then I'm gonna feel like I got a call, and I'm gonna hate it. Okay, a walk, walkies. We love walkies. Would have loved if you would have just limped there and I could raise. Down to 35 players. 3 more until we're in the money. 3 more eliminated. Let's get there. I'm just gonna fold this. This player is pretty aggressive, and that is why we fold. Especially because we got a short stack limp here. Oh, come on, ace queen, hold. Oh, chop. Oh no. Oh, I love the little limp there under the gun with ace queen. I mean, it worked out and it didn't work out, right? I am going to say this note in here because that is a good note. Limped under the gun with ace queen. Oh, what am I doing here? Just calling. Ace queen offsuit. 6 big blinds close to money. No set. No set. I think it's just going to. Miracle Man says, hey, now you're not playing boring poker. What the hell are you talking about? Was I playing boring poker before? How do you personally deal with positive tilt? If you mean like, you know, winner's tilt. Oh, look at this. If you mean like winner's tilt, you know, having chips in front of you and feeling like, you know, like maybe you're not focused. It's just something that you have to like you just have to like consciously continue to remind yourself. You know, I did this earlier in the stream, though I did not vocalize it. Once I got up to this higher stack size from like, what was I, like 7 big blinds, I was like, okay. No, I don't feel like... I basically said to myself, okay, I've got some chips here. I'm gonna not throw it all away, right? Did I pocket threes again? Okay, don't do this at home. God damn, I really hope he calls. Damn. These short stacks are just really... I gotta finish this note. Close to money. Okay. But yeah, that's all. It's literally all it is. It's just like you have to recognize once you get chips in front of you, you know, you've won some pots. You feel your heart pumping, you feel the positive vibes, and you're like, woo! Like I was earlier. It's so easy to just go, all right, let's do it. What do you want to do? You want to fight, you know? And like, you just gotta fucking not do that shit. You know, just like try to calm yourself down and get back into the concentrating. Top pair is pretty cool. A7 under the gun. Nope. So I think I just check call here. Okay, so now the hearts come in, which is pretty cool. He checks it back. That's fine with me. The 10 comes in. I'm fine betting small here and just hope to get called by like a jack, right? And he raises me. People generally don't like bluffing rivers is another piece of advice I have for people. When the ton comes in, I mean, he's basically just repping. Did he raise pre-flop? He did. Okay. So ace king. I block 10-9 or a 9-8. He could have queen jack, queen 10. I blocked those, jack 10. I just don't really beat that much, so I'm just gonna let it go. Ace jack feels pretty good. I think I just want to limp and have him jam so I can call. I don't think he snap calls if I jam there. And that's why you label players, by the way. I had him labeled as a aggressive player, so I knew if I just limp there, there's a very good chance that he's going to jam. You got to not be so easy to read, guys. Oh, feels great. In 5th place right now, out of 32. We're officially in the money. That feels fucking great. Nami is back. Nami says gambling is bad. Nami, you know what? If you are not enjoying the poker stream, there are plenty of other streams to check out. You are welcome to stay, and you are allowed to say gambling is bad. That is totally fine. That is your opinion. But I will say that no one is forcing you to watch. If you do have a gambling problem, I might even suggest, you know, looking away, going to another stream. Just a suggestion. But you are still welcome here, even with the negativity. I will allow it. But yeah, hey, look, we're in the money here, guys. This is fantastic. In for 100. We've got 200 locked up. Next significant pay jump, what, like 280? That's 12th place. So we've got a ways to go here. Got a ways to go. This player here says, Ruby Rat on clubs here says, how do you get the avatar of a weird IRL dude with glasses? That is because I am an affiliate for Clubs Poker. Come on. Come on. I see the reactions in chat, which I appreciate. Probably a bad call, but I'm going to do it. Ooh, spicy. Spicy flop. Feels good. Give me, so we just need a jack, a 7. I don't really want a 9. This feels like he's got a 10 here, right? Oh, I love the 7. Love the 7. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Okay. What a weird move. Was that with a gut shot? Yeah, he had a gut shot. He had an ace and a gut shot. Weird. Super weird. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about, guys. So glad that 7 came. You know, you ask and you shall receive, right? If you're just now joining, we are playing on Clubs Poker. And we're in the money, boys. We are in the money. In the $100 buy-in, 20K guarantees. 7th place right now. My hand is suited. Of course, I'm calling out of the big blind with it. Top pair feels great. Gold coin. Let's see what you want to do. A lot of people will just stab blindly at a flop like this, and he's going to do that. Easy call. 6 comes in. He could have a 6. It's not very likely, especially when he checks back there. I think I can bet small. He might try to go for a raise as a bluff. A lot of players do that when they see a small little bet like that. And he calls. Gotta squeak out that little bit of extra value. Can't be scared of the 6. David on YouTube says, how do you cash out on Clubs Poker? It's fairly simple. I basically you just hold on one second here. Yeah, there's you go to, let's see here. I think it's from the main lobby, but basically it's I mean, it's super simple. You just go to cash out or redeem, something like that. And then correct me if I'm wrong, people who are playing on clubs here, because I know you guys watch the stream as well. But I think it's like 48 hours turnaround when you request the funds, and it just goes into your account. Little Debbie's all in. I am totally happy to see more players get knocked out here. 8s versus ace jack. Just like, oh my god. Oh, what a fucking nightmare for fucking ace jack. He had the world. Captain Munchies had the world on the flop, and it all went to shit. Wow. Holy shit. Angelo says, bingo! All right. There is a slight delay. I don't know if you're talking about a hand from before, but there is a delay, so I don't know which hand you're talking about. Or if you're just saying bingo in general, I like your style. Okay, there was a jam here, so we're just going to fold that. Queen 7, totally just versus 10-3. What is going on here, guys? Oh, actually with that short stack, yeah. Okay, if he jammed, that makes sense. That's fine. Yeah, really didn't want to call there. Says Ruble, that totally makes sense. Calling there is a bit of a nightmare, but you did, and it paid off. Okay, so we got a 3-bet jam here. I think I'll just let it go. Ruble Rat is being kind of a little bitch. Let's see. Because in chat here in clubs, Logan says, are you worried about getting stream sniped? No, I've got a significant delay on the stream. Not too worried about it. But yeah, Ruble Rat here is just like talking shit to Gold Coin. and I guess was talking shit to me, which I had no idea. And now he's just throwing stones and shit. I mean, come on. There's no need for this shit. Okay, so I flopped a pair. Nine, 8 offsuit. Easy fold. Man. Okay, so I mean, what do we got? We got 210 locked up, which, you know, $10 page up. Nothing to be super excited about, I guess. What is this? The low jack raised. I've got king, queen offsuit. I think I'm just going to call here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Well, I already did it, so of course I have to be fine with that. AB says, what if your opponent is watching the stream? Again, we are in a delay, significant delay. So by the time you get this answer, that is when I read your comment. So there's that much of a delay. Oh, message retracted. Okay. And I've got top pair. Obviously, ace queen still in his range, but not a guarantee. See what he wants to do. He does bet. I'm just going to call. We're on a rainbow board. This is a great spot. Down to 23 players over in this other tournament. Pairs the board, unless somebody is... Look at this. Leads out. God, this is a miserable spot. It's an ace. Well, if anybody had like an ace 3, they definitely are happy with that. I think I just fold this. It is just too likely that he's got a 3 betting into this many players. Yeah. Probably could have folded on the turn. But, you know, whatever. Speaking of 3s, here they are. Come on. Had to wake up my keyboard. How much time's left? We got 5 minutes left in this level. Oh, we're at an entirely new table here. Okay, I gotta look around at these players when I have a second. Oh God, no, take it. Jesus Christ. A jam. I really want to see this showdown. One caller. Okay, I do pick up a pair on the turn, which is great. He's not checking a jack this whole time. And he snap calls. Little bit of value. Probably could have gone big on that, but whatever. I take my time in those spots. Can we cash in both of these tournaments? Can we? I mean, what am I in? 32nd place out of 164 players. Wow. Look at that shit. Pays out to 50 place. That is wild. Okay, we're going to see a flop. Just take it. I have a note on this player. Let's see what the note is. Limped first to act with ace queen, then called to jam. Yeah, so I don't know what their stack size was. Maybe I was too busy to write that down, but that's an important note that they're capable of doing that. Let's see if they limp here, huh? No, they just fold. Okay. I do prefer the squeeze here. Not going to call there, that's for sure. And if they jam, you know, they don't have that much before, you know, behind. I might just have to call it off, hoping that Tiffany just folds here. If they don't, then I have to fold. I can't really fold for that much more, so let's see. Give me an ace and a jack. Oh, shit! Oh, what a fucking turn! Oh, miserable. Well, we saw that happen earlier. And, you know, now you see it here. We're gonna take it on the chin. And we're gonna send him some money. Whew. I mean, could not have asked for a better flop. Yikes. Okay. That's okay. We've got 16 big blinds. How much longer in this level? We've got a minute 45 before the blinds go up. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, that was a miserable thing to happen there, but that's poker, baby. That's poker. Sitting in 17th place out of 23 players. 23rd has 220 locked up. Not bad. Not bad for, you know, $100 buy-in. Happy to be in the money. Still not giving up. We've got 16 big blinds. Okay. Just now rewatching the clip of me losing to a set of queens. That's the appropriate face to make. When you flop two pair and they turn the set. That is the face. Okay. 5 seconds before the blinds go up. Probably be down to, what are we going down to? What are the blinds? Okay, so not like a huge jump, probably go down to like 14 or 13 big blinds. Miracle Man says, how long have you been streaming? How did you start? I'm assuming you're not talking about today. You're talking about just in general. Wow, down to 10 big blinds. I thought that was going to be more. It is not. I've been streaming, let's see. I want to say since, I don't know, like August? August of 2024, maybe? Maybe sooner than that, but like around there. So, too many players left to act. What's funny is we're all pretty much the same fucking stack size, except for this player and this player here. And we've got two super short stacks over here that are just trying to really lock it up. So yeah. Since August, so what, 7, 8 months, something like that. And how did you start? Basically just bought the equipment, jumped in, that's it. Look at that, kings. Nice. Love to see kings hold up. Yeah, just like, honestly, just like started doing it. And I make videos on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok not so much as lately, because they've got this whole, you know, poker, you know, they don't distribute my videos on people's FYPs because it's gambling, and they don't like gambling. But YouTube is fine with it, and Instagram is as well, which is where most of my content goes. If you want to keep up to date on my newest content, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Josh Case and Poker, same name. But yeah, I've just been kind of like moving these platforms the best I can over time, and just like trying to promote myself across all. So that, yeah, not like a super long time, less than a year that I've been streaming. Jack 8 suited. Easy limp. Still in 40th place out of 168. I mean, it doesn't, I mean, it's not like amazing, but. Okay, top pair is pretty cool. Oh my god. Fauci says, why fold that? Jack King suited. Probably could have jammed it. Yeah. Just a lot of players left to act, I guess. Could have at least bluffed a JK. What do you mean? That was the hand. Not sure what you mean there. Do I limp this? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see a flop, Steve Ray. No, we're not gonna see a flop. Fucking. Like King Jack suited, probably could have jammed there. But I'm not feeling fantastic about it. Okay. We've got some straight possibilities here. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Could have at least bluffed a JK. Wow, a raise to 4 big blinds off of like a 12 big blind stack is super interesting. So, let's see. He's pretty raise happy over here. We could kind of do a similar strategy of, you know, if I'm in the small blind and he's in the big blind, where I limp with a strong hand and call off his raise. Oh, look at this shit. Is King, nope, King Jack. Queen 10 is going to gobble up these stacks, is what's going to happen. Fauci says fair. Thank you. Oftentimes when I respond with answers like that on the stream, people are like, "No, you have to jam." Look, you could play any way you want in this game. The great thing is, that's one of the reasons why I love poker. As long as you pay the fucking buy-in, you can play however you want. All right? That's a great thing about this game. Fauci says, you would have lost the hand, not gonna lie, so you did better than I would have. Honestly, I didn't even see the flop. I probably got distracted after. No. That's with hindsight, though. Yeah, that is with hindsight. Yeah, I don't really look at in that situation. I'm not really saying to myself, "Oh, I would have lost, so good fold." I just like, you know, there's so many players left to act. Anybody wants to call me with an ace, I just don't feel great. You know, I'm like immediately behind there. Just flipping. Eh. I do need to... Oh, let's see here. We got Ahmad subscribed on YouTube. Thank you very much, Ahmad. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. If you're just now joining us, we're playing on Clubs Poker. And right now we're in the money, boys. We're in the money. So this is the 100... Oh, I've got a hand I need to fold. Hold on. Okay. Let's see what hand I get here. Queen 10. This is probably going in. This is probably the end of this tournament. As long as there's no raise behind. There's not, so be it. Ship it. Nope. Okay, pick up the blind. The big blind here. That feels great. Okay. Live to see another day. What do we got here? King 6? No. Fauci says, I would have jammed and lost, so yeah. I mean, again, you can't be faulted for jamming there, and I won't fault myself for folding because, again, I can play however I want. But just too many players. If I thought I could get called by worse, like, I would probably jam there. But it just, I don't know. It was like 9 queen and some dirt. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, right now, we've got a minute left in this level. Excuse me. In this level, Jack 8 offsuit is just a fold. Let's take a look. This is a $100 buy-in, a $20,000 guarantee. Right now, we're sitting in 18th place. We've got $230 locked up. Would love to just make it to the final table. That'd be fantastic. But we've got quite a ways to go. Would love to double up. Would love to spin this up. But right now, we're just waiting for that hand that we can jam with. There's no raising with this stack. And calling is even worse, but we could do it. We'll have to see when we get there. Fauci says, nice play. Thank you. I'm assuming you're talking about when I went all in with Queen 10, was it? Something like that? That's the only thing to do in that spot. Stevie Ray is facing some aggression here after betting a single big blind on the turn. And he's going to let it go. He's going to fold a queen. Okay. Pro tip for you guys, don't show your hand to people unless there's an absolute, like, you have a reason, right? You have a reason to show the hand. Andrew says, is this in a tournament or something else? I am playing 2 separate tournaments right now. It is a tournament. Logan is with the assist, says tournament. Yes. So we've got 2 tournaments. This one right here where I have 5.7 big blinds is a 20,000 guarantee. I am in the money. Right now, 18th out of 18th. Could be 17th out of 17th, which I am as Stevie Ray exits the tournament. So I've got 230 locked up off of a $100 buy-in. This is the $22 buy-in, 10,000 guarantee. Right now, sitting in 65th place out of 166 players. There's 19 minutes left in late registration. Let's see if we can make the money in both tournaments, okay? That's what we're trying to do here. That's the goal. Happy to lock this up, but I've got pocket 7s. I'm not folding to anything. If anyone jams or whatever, I'm not folding. That is how it's going to go. Okay? Ship it. Ship it! You got to call, Tiffany. With that stack size, of course, you got to call. No jack. No jack. Let's go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's a double up right there. We just need a few more of those, And we're golden, all right? So we're sitting in a new table now. Let's take a look around. They're consolidating. We're in the last two tables here. Consolidated. So we've got, how many players? 8 players per table, 16 players. Feels pretty good. 11 big blinds. 7 minutes left in this level. We've got some room. We've got some room. Obviously, don't feel fantastic with just 11 big blinds, but take a look at the table, guys. You know, we're not that far off. 12 big blinds here, 13, 13.9. That's basically 14. I'm going to round up for him. He's got 14. But, oh, and this is Ruble Rat, the person who was talking shit earlier and throwing shit at me. Did he call me with the Robbie, by the way? When I jammed those 7s? Tiffany call me with the Robbie? I think so. Another pro tip, stay hydrated. Especially when you're talking for forever. Ace 10 and there's Ace 10. Look at that shit. Holy shit. No justice for kings. There's been a lot of coolers this this tournament. That was one of them. You might say to yourself, Josh, just jam the Ace 5 suited. You're probably right. But I don't want to, so I don't have to. So I won't. This is my stream. Look at me. I'm the captain. Okay? And if I don't want to do the best play, I don't have to do the best play. This is probably just a jam. I hate that it's a jam under the gun. Because I hate it, I didn't do it. Sue me. What are you going to fucking do? Okay? Sue me. For the people who love seeing the results and being the results oriented, maybe we'll find out if I would have won here. And then you can say, oh, you made the right decision. Or, oh, that what a dog shit decision you made. You should have just jammed. Are we going to see, are we going to showdown here? Should I raise this? I'll raise this. I really don't want to miss this fucking showdown on the other one here. Did we get the showdown? Oh, I'll have to go back to the replay. Pocket 7s again in the big blind is interesting. I do have to say. I really want to get over to this pocket 7's hand. What do we got? A raise under the gun doesn't feel fucking great. Do I have? I don't have. Am I just calling? I mean, I'm getting a great price to fucking hit a set. And I don't. That would have been just insane. That would have been amazing. If it was heads up, I call. I just can't here. With this player behind, just so many turn cards that I just absolutely hate. Except for a 7. 7, I would have been pretty upset. This is why you got to be careful in these multi-way pots. I mean, I could have, you know, called the fucking flop, but I mean, I just, why do I want to get involved here, right? Okay, so it's all going in, right? Yeah, obviously. What are you folding here that you've been holding? Are you, what, diamonds? Have you been betting diamonds this whole time? I'm so sorry. That is not a diamond on the river. Okay. Interesting. I've got some work to do here. I gotta go back to previous hands, check out some replays. Excuse me. Okay. Queen 7. So you gotta ask yourself, would you have gotten called by Queen 7? Probably not if I jam here, right? And then 9/8's probably not calling either. So this might have gotten through. Maybe. Unless this folds and then it goes here and then Ruble here wants to call me with some king or queen X hand, but that's queen X is being blocked there. There's no way to say for sure, okay? That's for the people who want to be results oriented, okay? Miracle Man says, what is your favorite side game? My favorite side game is blackjack. I'm a fucking sucker for that game. I try not to play it too much because, you know, it's not as profitable as poker. But sometimes when you just want to be a degenerate, there's just something about playing some blackjack, you know? Let's go back to this hand I had where we did get to showdown and did not get to see. This wasn't it, was it? I think it was. I think it was. Yeah, he just checked it back. Okay. I don't know if I missed a bet there. Andrew, good fold with 7-7. Thank you. I think so. All right. We're on a short break. I will be back. I'm going to take a really short break. And when I say short, I mean definitely before this gets to 0. So I will be right back. So hang tight, peeps. All right. You get to look at this really cute BRB screen I got. All right. So BRB. Did you miss me? I told you that'd be short. I'm back. Welcome back. If you are just now joining us, we're playing on Clubs Poker. Is this thing on? It is. Okay. Clubs Poker, let's take a look under the hood. Let's see what we got going on here. Right now, as it stands, I'm in 12th place out of 14 in the $100 buy-in. In the money. It's a 20K guarantee. There's 5,600 up top in first place. And as I said, I'm in 12th. So I've got, 14th here. So there's a pay jump at 12, an extra 40. So keep that in mind. Doesn't really matter. I'm playing my hand. I'm playing my stack the same here. 8 big blinds. It's an all-in or a fold. Okay. Here, $22 buy-in. Break is going to be a little bit longer. 2,300 up top. Pays out to 63. Jesus Christ. And right now I'm sitting in 81st place at 155. Basically right down the middle. Late reg is another 9 minutes for this one, so people can still join. If you'd like to sign up to Clubs Poker, the link is in my bio. All that good shit. All right? Welcome back, everybody. Right back into the action. Here we go. I think the button is going to hit me right now. Give me a hand I can go all in with and feel good about. Okay? 4-5 offsuit is not the hand that I feel good jamming. Unfortunately. People are still making their way back from the break, obviously. Well, I'm obviously not doing anything other than folding. No reason to make people wait. Oh, man. I hate to see them just like accidentally lose all of their thinking time. There's a word for this. I cannot think of it. What is that? I don't know. Can't think of the word. Their clock? What a waste. I will. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to open up the other table and just take a look at what they got going on over there. Look at these stack sizes, guys. Look at this. Look at this chip leader right here. Insane. Yeah. I mean, our table is just filled with short stacks compared to this. I mean, this is the shortest stack there. That's pretty wild. Look at these stacks in comparison. Crazy. Let's see what we get. Ace-4 offsuit. Unfortunately, this is a jam. I don't feel great about it. It is actually a jam, unless Ruble raises here. And he did not. Nothing to do but to raise. Ship it. So be it. All right. We get a fold, a fold. I'm fine with Wahoo calling if they want to. But I'd also be fine taking it down right now, if you can hear me. You can't hear me because there's a delay. They call with ace-6. I am a dog here. Chop? Chop-a-roni? We're going to chop it up. Would you look at that? Jesus Christ. Whew. I got bailed out there, guys. That's what happened. I got bailed out. Insane. Really lucky that I got bailed out there, or else I would have been stuck with like 4 big blinds. I still would have been in it. Still would have been in. Let's see what they got going on over here. Just watching their table. Time Bank. Thank you, fucking Miracle Man. Coming in clutch. Thank you for that. I could not think of the words Time Bank for the life of me. Thanks. And the blinds just went up. This is miserable. What am I going down to? Give it to me straight, doctor. What is it? 5 big blinds? Something like that? I mean, I really just need a double up. And then up next here, I'm going to be under the gun. No, I'm not going to be under the gun. No. But I will be pretty early position. Not going to feel great about it. I gotta have a pretty good hand to jam with. Nope. Okay. Miracle Man says it's getting early here in Europe. I still have to go to sleep. Miracle, I didn't know you were in Europe. Oh my goodness. This will be up. You can come back and watch this if you want to see what happened. It's been nice. When will you be streaming next? Honestly, I stream every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but I am trying to implement some more streams here and there. This one was kind of impromptu. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram if you have one. I know Instagram isn't like hugely popular in Europe, but that's where I update on the streaming schedule. Might add in Fridays, but yeah. What kind of luck to chop that? I know, right? That was a miracle, man. Anyways. Yeah, get some sleep. You can always come back and watch this. This will be up on the YouTube. Yeah, but it's not looking great. I gotta say, with 6 big. Oh shit! Look at this, aces, an ace queen. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I have in the big blind? I've got 4 deuce offsuit. I'd love a walk. Oh, give me a walk. Give me a fucking walk. We take those. We take those around here. Gladly. Ty says, what site is this? It is Clubs Poker. Clubs Poker is the name of the site. Look at this shit. If they do limp, I have to casually check. Be like, yeah, check. Yeah, sure. Just fold. Just fold. Yes! We take walkies. Walkies are great. Thank you, Logan, for the assist. Clubs Poker is the name of the website. If you are in the States and you are interested in signing up, you can do so by clicking the link in my bio. King 2 suited here in the small blind. I think might be a... Don't feel great about it. Is this a jam? Definitely not a jam. Wahoo's going to leave a little bit of chip behind there. They've got less than a big blind left. Interesting. Okay. And then a rejam here by Big Drudge. Whatever. Obviously, you're not folding. Wahoo is going to call and probably be in trouble here because they did not snap call. And if they loved their hand... Oh, okay. Chopperoni. Chop it up. 16 big blinds. What are the stack sizes around me? Yeah, I can raise with this. Could have also just fucking jammed, but... Like that. They did it again. They left just a little bit behind. I mean... Okay. It's a choice. Oh, man. Ace 8 offsuit is my nemesis. Okay, we're just all in here. We're just all in here with ace 9 suited. This is the 22, and we take it down. Okay. Ace 8 is my nemesis. This is the hand I busted WSOP last time I was in Vegas when I got appendicitis and found my way out of the tournament into ambulance the next morning. But hey, here, this is a fine jam. Unless Rubel does some shit here, then I won't feel so great about it. But right now, we're just going to ship it if he folds. And then that'll be that. $40 page up. Bah. Give me the double up or kick me out. This might be it. Could be it. That's a jam. I'm just folding. Really took his time with that one, too. That's something you do with aces, right? You just sit there and go, I really got to think about this. Well, I guess I'm all in. What do they got going on at this table? Tiffany is all in versus a worse hand. So Tiffany's going to hang in there. Just an under the gun raise. What is this? What is going on with this stack here? Interesting. Okay. What hands are you doing that with, huh? Okay, late reg is over for the nightly 22 here. Ton of players in here. Ton of shorter stacks than me. Still in it here. Yeah, I'm in last place. But we're hoping that one of these players calls and one of these players gets knocked out. And we see a slight, there we go. We see a slight bump. $40 pay bump. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'm at like It's not like the most amazing thing in the world. But I'll take it if it happens. All right, 9s are holding. They are not. And we are down to 12, and that is a bit of a pay jump. Not enormous, but a bit. So we're down to 12 players. I've got ace-6. I'm just going to fold it. I know. But you know what? I paid the buy-in. Okay? I paid the buy-in. I could play this way if I want. What do we got? 280s locked up. And there's just a pay jump at the final table. So there's nothing to look forward to for a while. Of course, ace-6 offsuit under the gun. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Ugh. Not like the worst flop in the world. Sunny Girl's all in. Wow, look at diamonds. Diamonds! Diamonds. Down to 11 players here. I'm going to be in the big blind. There's 2 minutes left in this level before I have absolutely nothing. I mean, right now I have absolutely nothing. Ace-3 offsuit. It was a jam, but sorry. The Brunson. Look at this shit. Ace deuce versus 6s. 6s are gonna take it down. We are down to 10 players. How is this happening? I mean, we are consolidated now. I've got, give me that ace jack suited. You know what? If this is the hand to exit the tournament with, please. That is a beautiful hand to do it so. Do it with. Anyways, ship it all in. Let's deal with the consequences, whatever those may be. Thank you very much. You have to call me Lukey. Your stack size says you do. But you don't. Damn it. That's fine. Looking for those spots. King, queen. No, I'll just let it go. King, jack, offsuit is another one of those hands. In this spot, in the cutoff, beautiful hand. Unless we have a raise here. But if it's a fold, I am all in again. Same deal. Ship it. Deal with the consequences. 7s, same deal. We're all in 2 tables here, guys. Let's see what happens here. Bob. Come on, Bob. What you want to do? It's not a snap call. It's not a snap fold. It's a fold. I'm fine taking that down. Beautiful. And we have a friend of the stream here. Kirill the Thrill, I think is how you say it. That is fine. I will gladly take that down. Queen 9, I'll just fold that. Ugh, little victories here and there. I'm not getting like a ton out of these, obviously, but you know, I take wins. Holding on for dear life while others fall. Nice, yeah. There's what is that quote? Hold on. This is one of my favorite quotes. What's his name? This is something one of my previous coaches said this. Napoleon's definition of a military genius. I'm not saying I'm a genius, by the way. Napoleon's definition of a military genius was the man who can do the average thing when everyone else around him is losing his mind. I love that quote for poker. I think it's great. That's how it feels a little bit sometimes, right? Oh, man. Okay, so my stack did go up, but so did the blinds. So that's why I only have 7 big blinds. I'm like, I took down 2 pots there. What happened? Or took down the blinds twice. I wonder, you know... we got 10 players left here. Ace-5 in the big blind. See what happens here. Lookie's all in. I'm fine just dropping it. I know it sounds stupid. Just a feeling. Just a feeling. Just waiting for a better spot. Pocket 8s. I'm fine with that. Feels pretty good. Unless we get some crazy shit here from Bid Drudged. I'm just all in. I am. So be it. Ship it. You know the deal. Let's see what happens here. See if we get called off. Q Yema is thinking it over. Thinking it over, and they fold. That's fine. That is fine with me. I am always happy to just take it down. A little bit of light. Ace Queen. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's go. Obviously, we're all in. Nothing to do but just go all in here. Great quote, consistency wins. Oh, we're way ahead. No jack. No jack. No jack. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That is a double up with our favorite hand. That is a great quote. I love that quote. I also love winning with my favorite hand. Jesus. All right. He's all in for 1 big blind. Somebody call him. Oh, we don't have to. Bob is just in there. The quote is very accurate, right? Ace 8 is probably going to take this down. They do not. The 5 on the river. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Well, you know, that is how it goes. Holy shit. So sitting 5th place out of 10 players feels pretty fucking good. If Bob goes all in here, I got to call it off with Jack 10 suited. There's a 10. No king, no king. We're just gobbling them up. And that is the final fucking table, guys. He says that's not a call. Fuck you, that's not a call. Oh, shit. Final table, 3rd place. And you know what that means? What we got locked up right now is we got 360 locked and loaded at the final table. So this is we got to take a screenshot here and get this on the Instagram. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Sometimes you just run into some fucking hands. You know what I mean? Remember, we talked about this earlier. Don't go on winner's tilt, and I'm not. That was just great. 1 time, says Andrew Chica. 1 time. That was actually 2 times. Let's go. Fucking W. Looking back at the ace queen hand right now on the stream delay. Nice. God damn, that was great. On his way out of the tournament, that's not a call. Oh my God. Just posting to my Instagram. Ooh, 25 big blinds. 25. Oh, did they add an option to chop? That is so interesting. I've never seen that. I haven't final tabled on this site in a while, and you know, to do it with the 20K guarantee. Come on, let's go. Let's fucking go. Logan, not a call. These GTO wizards are annoying. I know. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're in the final 7 here. What do we got locked up? 440. Feels pretty good. Look at the stacks around us. We got 15 big blinds here. We got 14 big blinds here and 15 here. So I'm really technically only worried about Lukey here. Tiffany's pretty far away, so don't need to worry too much. And then we've got Trump Truck 1 over here, which don't really need to worry about. I think if Lukey wants to jam here, I don't feel fantastic about it. He's just going to call. Low board. I'm fine checking this back. That is the big blinds board. Okay, pick up a gut shot. See if he wants to bet out. He does. I'm fine calling here. King on the river. Let's see what he wants to do. Yeah. See, these low connected boards are pretty miserable. He's just going to let him have it. Yeah. Hate that. Pocket eights here. Under the gun. We just go all in. We just go all in, ship it. We don't, you know, it is what it is. 11 big blinds. Can't really probably, not really going to have like a better spot, I don't think. We get called by Big Bird. They are at risk. We are going to survive even if they hit their ace, which they do. That is fine. We're going to have, what, 4 big blinds. Is what it is. It's what it's. And we're in the big blind. We're probably going all in with any hand. We got King 4. Good enough. Massive money jumps coming up. I know. I know. Another big jump here if we survive another elimination. So got to keep that in mind. Yeah, we're just all in. Just all in. Hold. Let's go, baby. Okay. A little bit of you know, got a little bit of my money back. I'm just now realizing I did not put a link to my YouTube. What an asshole. Who is this guy, right? Gotta link my YouTube if I'm gonna ask people if they want to come watch me play at the final table, right? Look at this shit. We got some action going on here. Lukey is all in with queens versus aces. Oh my baby, let's go. That is a pay jump. We are 6 players right now on the final table of the 20K guarantee. That means we've got 620 locked up with a $100 buy-in. That's pretty good. I just need to drop a link Sorry, guys. Stand by. Obviously, I'm all in with the sand. Nothing else to do but to go all in there. And the rejam doesn't feel great, but yeah, we're way behind here. Jack. Oh, queen. Oh, Jack! Oh my god. Can I run any better tonight? Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that is sickening. Oh, no. And did I just get a walk here, too? Oh, baby. Let's go. Running like the sun. Running like the sun. What is this? Okay. So the people that want to chop this up right now, we got one person that wants to chop this up. I'm honestly not like a huge fan of chopping this. And my share would be 1.9K. I'm here, you know, to play this. I get it, but I just like, I don't really know if I want to chop this. No. I really need to get this done so I can pay attention. Okay. Okay. Officially have posted to my Instagram with a link. This person's, okay, so he says, just putting this out there. I'm not greedy, so I'd chop, but if not, cool too. Yeah, I mean, ace 10, this is a jam. Logan says, whoa. What is the whoa for? Oh, is it the jack on the river? That was pretty wild, huh? And we just take that down. Pretty cool. What an emotional roller coaster. I know. I'm totally gonna clip that. That was such like a fun little. I'm like, oh, a jack. And I was like, oh, a queen. Oh, a jack. Oh, that was great. Tiffany says, I don't know what that means. The good pie button is a split. Yeah, so Dougie is offering to chop if other players want to. I'll explain it to them. Just so they understand. I think it's fair to explain it. Tiffany Betts says, this is my first time in a tournament on this site. I've only been playing on this site twice. LOL, so teach me. First, congrats on the final table. Second, a chop would need to be agreed upon by all players. If you click the pie, you can see what your share would be. Just so they know what that is, the chop. Again, I'm not really feeling a chop. I am pretty happy already, you know, to have the 620 locked up on a $100 buy-in, but I don't know if I need the chop. I'd be happy to play this to the ground, you know? See, Tiffany says, I'm also good with that. So they'd be fine with that. So right now, what is that? 1.9K would be my share. In order to get that, I would need to get third. I would need to lock up third. And I'm in fourth place out of 6. Andrew says, what is your favorite card in the whole deck? Mine is Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades is nice. I will say I do like the red cards more. I think I like either the Ace of Diamonds or the Ace of Hearts. I think Ace of Hearts is probably my favorite. It's probably my fave. But I get it. I do not have a problem with the Ace of Spades. That is many people's favorites. Many people's favorite. What is this? So the nightly 22, late reg is over, pays out to 63. Let's see if that's still accurate. 67. Okay, pays out to 67. We're in 48th place. Okay, well, yeah, let's see if we can cash 2 different tournaments right now. Look at this. Got King Queen on the other table, but I don't want to miss this. I think Kyuyama is probably folding. I can't imagine they're going to call off there. This is the easiest raise of my life. Easiest fold of my life. A ton of easy things to do right now. Logan says, with such large pay jumps, it would be hard for me to justify chopping. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Especially, what is it, like $5 grand up top for first? Look at this. They lead out. Okay. I don't think they're limp calling with ace queen. I think I like raising. Just a little raisey raise back. That 8 doesn't change a goddamn thing, so I'm all in. They could have 9s or 3s or something. King, queen, chopperoni. Chop it up. Yeah, my raise should have been bigger there if I was going to raise, but that's okay. Tiffany says, I must say I'm so happy for all my folds. Yep. Feels, you know, final table feels good. Love it. Oh, you know what else I love is pocket kings. I think I could just jam, like, honestly, with these players, I could probably just jam here, but I'm, you know, let's just raise. Let's just play this normal, huh? What happened over here? Nothing. Dr. Uste says, or like, oh, no. No thanks. Of course there's an ace on the flop, but hey, you know what? We cannot be scared of the ace. The ace is in my range, so that is good with me. Just gonna let it go. Yeah, what's the next pay jump? So 620 to 900, so almost a $300 pay jump. Tiffany calls off this. I mean, this is interesting. And Dougie calls too. We might see Tiffany exit here. We might see a pretty good pay jump. Can't imagine you're checking this back. There it is. There it is. Tiffany folds. So Tiffany's going to live to see another day with just a tiny little stack here. So we have, you know, with the pay jump, we've got quite a good reason to you know, not exit the tournament. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Wow, Kings takes it down. What a hand. Oh, would Tiffany would have, I didn't see. Would you have made a straight? Oh no, I think they would have made a straight. They would have. Famous last words, says Andrew. We cannot be scared of the ace. Well, you know, in that situation, no. I cannot see myself being scared of the ace there. Unless they call and then get aggressive or whatever, you know, I'm not going to. I get that kings are ace magnets. I get it, but just because there's an ace on the flop when you have kings does not mean you are underwater, okay? The hand is not over till it's over. Look at this. What a board. Tiffany's just going to check this through. What do you got, Tiffany? She's got 10. She has a straight. Did you not bet that? What? What? What's going on? What? Did they have the straight? Am I crazy? Am I like losing my mind? This is probably a terrible fold, but I want to see that replay. They had the straight. Okay. I don't really know what you're worried about there. Okay, we got another request here from Dougie D to chop. Again, I'm not feeling great about chopping right now. King 9 offsuit. Walkies? Do we get walkies? No, we don't get walkies. Poor Tiffany, she had a straight. I know, I feel bad about it. You know, she could have definitely got some calls there. Ace 10. All right. I think this is just a jam. And we hope Tiffany calls. Unfortunately. She folds. Okay. Had to put pressure on Tiffany there. Unfortunately, don't feel great about it. It's, you know, I don't want to feel bad for another player, but like I do. She's like, oh, this is my second tournament on here. I'm like, Okay. We're going to see a flop. Paired board. Small bet should take it down. We do. Ooh, we're putting in the work out here. Putting in the work. Yeah, we'll see a flop. 7 deuce offsuit. Now Tiffany's wanting to take the chop. Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't want to chop. Tiffany, no. You're going to blind out. Okay, take it down. We're going to see a flop. I can check this back, so I am going to. Great turn. Great turn. I am going to check again. Checking there doesn't make a ton of sense. And raising doesn't make a ton of sense. So just a call. And what a river. What a fucking river. Wow. Logan says, FYI, it's hard for me to mobile viewer on YouTube to see the top of the screen. Not sure if there's anything you can do, but wanted you to know. Andrew says same. Interesting, really. When you say top of the screen, what is it that you're having a hard time seeing? Just so I understand fully here. Because this is important for me to know. If there's like an issue with Tough being Tiff. Yeah, I feel so bad. I want Tiff to succeed, but I also want the $300 pay jump. So let me look at the stream here. I'm looking at the stream. As far as I can see, everything is that you need to see is within the window. So I am interested in what you. Oh, Tiffany. She says, I'm hanging on. Still proud I made it to the last table. Tiffany, I am here for it. Yes, agreed. Goes check, check. And then when that comes in, that is the best fucking card in the deck. They raise, or they call. I mean, we're only worried about like queen. Oh my god. So he doesn't have a jack, or else he would snap call here. He could have a 6, which would be amazing. He's put in the blender with the fucking 6 here. In the blender. Sorry guys, keeps taking me to the other table. I really want you to call. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, Dougie D. Nick says you can slightly scroll down to see the very top, but it's annoying. Yeah, what is getting cut off? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what are you guys saying that's getting cut off? Can we please get a call here, Dougie? Call it with your 6 or your 2 pair. Damn it. Your channel banner is over top players. Top player cards don't fully show on mobile. Okay. I gotta take a look then. Dougie says grrr. The player that is opposite of you at the table. Okay, so this person, Tiffany specifically. It's hard to see them. The newer iPhones have that stupid island that covers it up. Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. It has the, I think it's called the dynamic island is what they call it. Yeah, I see what you're talking about because I'm checking it out on my phone right now. There, okay, yeah. So I see my banner is okay. So that does give me something to work on for the next for the next stream. I can adjust this. Dougie D says, I've seen Josh luck up so much. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so okay. And I see also that on the left and the right side, the players are a little cut off as well. So I can rein this in a little bit. Thank you guys for letting me know this. I can rein it in a little bit for the next stream. I'm going to try to make a note of that. Because that is not cool. We got King Jack suited. Feels good. And this is not the same tournament. Okay. Okay, so Tiffany's all in. Oh, Tiffany. Oh, Tiffany. I hate that I'm just gonna limp. I mean, we all want to see a flop. This is the we want to all. Okay, so he's just gonna do that. Dougie D's gonna fold. I'm gonna fold, and then Ace Jack versus King Queen. Ace Jack is gonna hold. Tiffany's out. It was nice playing with you, Tiffany. Wow. Oh, sorry, ATX Chaser, what's up? On Twitch says good luck, have fun. Been watching for a few. Love how you talk through every hand. Delay that straight is when you jam hard. Yep. Are you mixing YouTube or other forum chats within Twitch chat? Yeah, so I have Twitch chat up and YouTube chat. You said, I think I'm the only one viewing on Twitch. Where is everyone else at? There's quite a few people on YouTube right now. It's honestly whatever you prefer, whether you want to watch on Twitch, which is the horizontal, quite apparently a better view than on mobile, which is the vertical, which is on YouTube. So whatever you prefer. Quite a few people watching on YouTube. Right now we got 45 people watching on YouTube. Yeah, it's just preference. So, we're top 5 on the final table here. We've got 900 locked up, and Nick has subscribed on YouTube. Thank you very much for the sub. I've got Ace Queen, my favorite hand, in the big blind. Let's see what the next pay jump is, because I might be exiting here. 1320. That's, I mean, these pay jumps they're not anything to feel bad about. Let's see if we're going to go to a flop. So the lip jam is a little weird, I have to say. The question is he ever bluffing here? I hate this. I'm just letting this go. I've seen this movie before. I see how this ends. And I'm just going to let it go. Wait for a better spot. That is super weird. And I'm fine folding that. I don't even care. Veterans Own Woodworks says top players' names. Okay, I was going to say it looks good on a Samsung. Okay. What's your Twitch name? Same thing, Josh Case and Poker. You can find me on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. Not streaming on Instagram currently. Same name across all of them, Josh Case and Poker. Okay. So I am going to put a note here for that. Limp jam from small blind facing big blind raise. Final table, which means, not a lot of people want to do that kind of shit on the final table as a bluff. So I'm going to say they're kind of sneaky player. Fishing with Rob says, and me. I don't know what that means. And me. Used to be a way to mix YouTube chat with Twitch. Yeah. So I've got that on like if you're watching my Twitch stream, which you are. Was that an all-in? No, that wasn't. Okay. If you're watching my Twitch stream, you can see the chat, which mixes both the in the bottom left of the screen. You can see it mixes the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. So that is how you can see both there. But I've got both chats up, so I can see what everyone's saying. So yeah, thanks again, guys. I am gonna try to adjust the stream so that it's easier to look at, because that sounds frustrating, not being able to see the top or the sides. And Lunch Tray has subscribed on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. All right, so I've got pocket threes in the big blind. Andrew says, yeah. The ace queen off, by the way. I like that fold. Yeah, I like it too. So we have a raise and then a jam. This is just a fold. Dougie D is all in. Let's see if the Robin Hood is going to call. Dougie D would be at risk and they fold. Okay. Tough fold on an ace queen. It is a tough fold for a couple reasons. Number one, it's my favorite hand. And number two, it's just so, look at this pocket queens. It feels great. Good fold. Thank you. It's like no one's doing that as a fucking... Has he done anything weird? No, I'm just going to jam. Just jam. Felt like aces trying to get called. King. No king. No, there's immediately a king. Okay, so we're going to exit the tournament here. Oh, there's a queen on the river. There's a fucking queen on the river. Are you kidding me? Am I running like a fucking sun or what? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, and I fucking flopped that shit. I mean, we're in the top four. Oh, Jesus. Fucking, and I almost missed it. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys, this is the biggest fucking sun run. This is... I cannot believe that shit. Are we just gonna check this down? Oh my God, queen on the river? On Twitch. ATX Chaser, solo Twitch viewer. No, I got 4 people. 4 people viewing on Twitch right now. That's fine. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. 3rd time getting 3s tonight. I know. I think it's been more than that, but yeah. Oh my God. What do we got locked up? 1,300 locked up off of a $100 buy-in. Let's fucking go. Are you kidding me with that river? I was happy to just exit there. I was like, look, you called me with the king X hand. There's a king on the flop. I see this. I've seen this movie. I know how it ends. Nope. Just like the fucking sun run. I almost didn't stream tonight, guys. Oh, I see the celebrations in chat because they just saw the hand. What a fucking hand. Hell yeah, that's hot. Pretty ladies like you tonight. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Oh my God, I'm blushing. That was insane. Oh, crazy. Glad Queen's held it in there, yeah. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. The one time I look away, what happened? Andrew, I'll give you a little taste. I jammed from the small blind pocket queens. Big blind snap called me with king X hand. I think it was like king 8 offsuit or some shit. King on the flop. I was, you know what? I was ready. I was calling it a night. I was like, all right, I've got it locked up, you know, this much. Go back. There's a queen on the fucking river for the set. and he was at risk. He's eliminated. We're in the top 4 of this tournament. Final table, $100 buy-in. We've got 1,300 locked up. This is not over. This is not over. There's 5,600 up top. Okay. These pay jumps get pretty wild. So we've got quite the battle. We are on break right now. What a... Oh my God. Crazy, crazy shit. Oh man. So, how are you guys doing? Oh, we've got 69 people watching in the YouTube stream. I mean, let's go. If you're just now joining us, we're playing on Clubs Poker. This is the... And then Relaxing Place has subscribed on YouTube. Excuse me, I appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub. So, let's... Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. Okay. There were 188 buy-ins. This was the $100 buy-in, 20K guarantee. And we're in the top 4 final table right now. We've got 1,300 locked up. We just ran queens into king 8, I think, was the hand. King on the flop, queen on the river. LFG. And here we are. So, this tournament right here, this is the nightly 22. Are we in the money? I think we're in the fucking money. Okay, so we've cashed 2 tournaments, the 2 tournaments we played tonight. First is the 10K guarantee. Well, no, first is the 20K guarantee, which started at 4. Did it start at 4? Holy shit, it started at 4. Woo, here we are. Anyways, what do we got locked up here? 45 off 22 buy-in. Not bad. We're in 44th place out of 64 players. There's 2,100 up top. Anyways, that's where we're at. Andrew Chica says, do you just stream or edit and post videos? Both. I do both of those things. Actually, if you're on YouTube, you can watch my videos on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram. My edited videos, I do, like, if you've seen like Sethy Poker stuff, I do like the comedy skits like that. Yeah, I do some hand reviews. Fishing with Rob says, time to lock in and get that 5.6K. Hey, I'm right there with you. Right there with you, Rob. We got the 5,600 up top. Feels pretty good. We're in 4th place right now, but the stack sizes aren't that crazy. This could still go anyway. We don't really know. Just have to play our best. Not gonna lie, don't have... Veterans Own Woodwork says, how many paid out? We just reviewed it, but we'll review it again. In this here, this has paid out to 32 places. I don't think I didn't say this during the last review, but this paid out to 32. Doubled your money, essentially, because the buy-in was 100. We're in the top 4 right now. Feels pretty good. This other one was not a $100 buy-in. It was $20 buy-in. Right now pays out to 67, and we're down to 64 players. 44th out of 64. Here we are. Let's see if we can lock this up. Playing 4-handed here at the final table. I do not have, because I just don't put in like a ton of volume, but I do not have like a ton of final table experience. But I'm going to use my best reasoning. I'm not going to play perfect, but I am going to take my time. and really think about these spots, because these pay jumps are pretty. And we're back. We're back, everyone. Okay, snap call. Doesn't feel great. Yeah, 7. 7 with the clubs. Of course he snap called there. Probably could have bet on the turn. Put pressure on draws and sevens that would have called there. A bit of a mistake on my part, but maybe he doesn't fold that 7. There's always a chance that that is the case. Holy shit, what a board, huh? What a board. Stay aggressive, but not overly. Yep. That's the plan. Just picking my spots when to be aggressive, you know. I think you're gonna limp, aren't you? Well, we know what's in your limping range, and I am fine to see a flop. What a flop, huh? Especially heads up. Yep. Wow. Well, now look, we said queens, kings, and aces he can limp with, right? There's no way that I'm folding to anything. If he jams, so be it. I don't think raising really does anything. I think if he is bluffing, I want to keep in his bluffs. If he's got like a lower pocket pair, he's happy to put the money in sometimes here. Like 10s and 9s, 7s. Take my time, and then we're just going to put the money in here. And he's going to fold. Okay. So looks like he was bluffing there. I know this feels like a weird fold, but just too early position there. Octocrab, suited Octocrab. I know if Kairos was watching the stream, he would be upset that I'm folding that. So be it. What am I doing drinking coffee? It's late. I don't know about you guys, but I got work in the morning. Pocket jacks, let's go. Lens trace is beautiful. It is beautiful. All right, just gonna take it down. Pre-flop, that sounds fine. Ace 9 offsuit in the big blind. Beautiful hand. Limp on the button from Dougie D. I don't think we like limps here. And I think if he raises... Yeah, I think I'm fine just getting out of the way here and letting them have at this. Trying to take my time with these spots. Someone folded that 8 pre-flop and is kicking themselves. Yeah, imagine. Imagine being one of these players who folded pre and just seeing like me jam the river and going, oh my God. Look at this shit. Dougie D taking a stab, taking a stand. Yeah, the limp on the button was a little worrying. I'm not going to lie. Okay, we've got 2 minutes left, 2.5 minutes left in this level before the blinds go up. Just going to keep playing my game. Jack 8 off. Lightest wing says, I'm good. Oh, 10K bits, want a 1v1. Jack on the flop feels good. Definitely going to c-bet. And we take it down. Cool. Little victories here and there are good. I take those. 69, funny number. Let's go. Lightest Wing says, I'm good. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. If you're just now joining us, we're playing on Clubs Poker. We are on the final table of this 20K guarantee. Top 4 with 5,600 up top, 1,300 locked up right now. These pay jumps are pretty crazy. So we're just going to play our game. That's all you can do. If we want these big stacks, if they want to have at each other, you know, so be it. That's a spicy turn card. Let's see, we got Queen 10 over here. So I think I just jam. This is just a jam. And they call, snap, no ace. Oh, I need some help here. And I get it. You guys, these rivers are insane. This is so ridiculous. If you're just now joining us, welcome to the biggest fucking sun run ever. I've just been rivering so much shit that I should not be rivering. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just insane. Insane work. Lightest Wing says, if you want. If you want what? What you talk about, Lightest Wing? Look at this shit. Whoo-wee. Oh, man. Absolute bonkers run. Absolute bonkers. Gizmo says, hide your wife, hide your kids. The Colonel is here. Good luck, good luck. How am I missing this? Hey, Gizmo. Lightest Wing, nice. Be hard, push him. Yeah. Yep. Gotta push him in certain spots. Is this gonna, are we gonna see a flop here? You know what? I'm fine seeing a flop with these guys. I just have to know when to get out of the way. If there's a raise, so be it. Okay. This is not the best hand to see a flop with. Philip on YouTube says, you got this, Josh. Thank you so much. Man, I wish I had the Queen of Hearts here. Not fold 1.1 River God. Yeah, like these rivers are just so insane. Look at this shit. Oh, look at this shit. Are we gonna see some fucking fireworks right now? Dude, with... Yo, Queen 10. Yeah, Jesus Christ, guys. Ooh, so Dougie is doing pretty well over here. He has successfully gone from a short stack to the chip leader, which is great for him. The question is, I don't think I can. I don't think I flat here. I just let it go. Dougie's gonna call though, and that is a good flop for some action, I have to say. Action turn, but it's checking through. Is it checking through? I just keep, now I'm just like 4-6 offsuit. Buy a lotto ticket. I know, right? Oh, shit. Okay. Isaac, geez, is slowly learning how to play. Welcome to the game. Lunch trade. Josh out here sniping people out of this tournament. To be fair, I did not knock them out of the tournament. My stack was at risk, not theirs. Oh shit. But yeah. Jay on Twitch. Hey Jay, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Jay's a friend of the stream. Says Queen 5 off folder. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see full flops with these guys because I feel like I have an advantage post flop, but you know, you're right. I don't need to take those shots. I don't need to see those flops. I mean, this board is like all over both of our ranges right now. So yeah, he could bet here. Doesn't feel great not having the heart in my hand, but I think I will call here. What a miserable fucking turn. Miserable turn. Just bet. He's going to check, and I will happily check this back, and he's got the 5 of hearts. Yeah. I don't think I can get away with a bet on that river. Gotta say. I've got to say, I think if I put pressure there, I think he just calls. The Robin Hood's definitely going to fold here, unless he's got a monster hand. Got King Queen off in the big blind in this other tournament here. Got to be careful. He does have ace king in his range, but I mean, I can't be super worried about it. I do only have top pair here, right? He just checks it back. So it feels pretty good. We take it down. Let's go. Ace deuce. Just going to fold it. I know that's probably, the charts probably say that's a jam. Lightest Wing says, can I play on this or is it banned? It's not banned because I'm playing on it currently. Jay says, with pay jumps tighten up, no flatting. Yeah, you are right. And taking a walk? We take walkies. You are correct, Jay. Thank you for the encouragement. Words of encouragement. As you say, no flatting. I don't know if I can raise this, though. Okay. Okay, open-ended. Feels good. I mean, with the way things have been going, a 6 or a jack on the river would not be completely out of the ordinary. Ten on the river feels good. Feels great, actually. Draws missed. 7, 8. So, like, jack 9 gets there, right? I don't think I fold here. I don't think I can. I think I have to call. 10 deuce. Yeah, what a fucking river. Oh, that feels miserable. I've got king queen off. All of the chips are going in. Is what it is. Ship it. Thank you so much. Whew. I will gladly take a call here from Dougie D. He will call with A7, no ace. I need some help. No help. Okay, that is it, guys. Out in 4th place, not bad at all. That is in for 100, out for 1,300. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. And I mean, it's not over because I'm still in this other nightly 22. But you know what? We take these. We take these. I'm pretty happy with how I played that. Did I play perfectly? No. But I'm pretty happy about it. I'll take this any day of the week. Alrighty. So we are out there. And now we just get to focus on this one. We're down to 48 players. Let's take a look under the hood here. This is the 10K guarantee. 48 players left. I'm in 13th place. We're already in the money. And with 48 players and we've got 65 locked up. I mean, you know, basically already tripled my money in this tournament here. What a night, guys. What a fucking night. This is, it's been a hell of a fucking run. Just, you know, love a good sun run, especially in the largest tournament, right? $100 buy-in, 20K guarantee, 4th place. Let's go. Whew. We take those. We do take those. Logan says, congrats. Thank you so much. Yeah, so sorry, lightest wing, to give you a little bit more detail. This is checking this back. To give you a little bit more detail, this is Clubs Poker. You can check the link in my bio, which is on Twitch as well. As long as you're in the US, it's available in most states. Alrighty. What a night, guys. What a night. Been playing since 4 o'clock. Pretty exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. Whew. We're gonna see if we can, you know, I mean, this is a pretty deep run as well. There were 402 players. We're down to the top 47. So, good shit. Good shit. BMAC on YouTube says, nice game, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. See if Cook really wants to go all in here. They do not. So I will raise it up. Come on. Come on. with the ace jack. Small little 3-bet here. And I think I'm going to call. We're going to see a flop. And we have top pair. Could still be up against queens, kings, or aces, and they're just all in. So, yeah, I mean, this would be a pretty tight fold. But again, I mean, I don't really see... I mean, they totally do still have queens, kings, and aces in their range. I could just fold here and wait for a better spot. I unblock the queens and the kings, obviously, so... Feels like a tight fold, but I'm just gonna let it go. I mean, what's he 3-betting with there, right? That I beat. King Jack? No. He's not 3-betting King Jack. These players don't do that shit. Especially versus an early position raise. They are just happy to fold, or happy to call there with like a King Jack suited. Something like that. Queen Jack suited. Jimbo says, what casino is this on? This is Clubs Poker. If you go to my bio on YouTube, there's a link, and you can check out the website from there. If you sign up using that link, that helps me as well. Look at this shit. Cucurelli's all in. Big Bird's all in. And looks like Ace-9 is going to take it down. Cucurelli is knocked out. Thanks, Logan, again for the assist there in chat. Appreciate you. Don't hate that fold, says Logan. Yeah. It's a tough one. It's a tough fold, but, you know, if you really start thinking about what their 3-betting range is and what wants to get it all in on that flop, a fold is necessary, I think. Tough fold with the ace of spades. Yeah, I mean, a lot of shit's got to happen there for me to feel great, right? Some runner shit. This player is pretty aggressive. We'll see what they want to do here. They just call. Okay. I think I can just slow it down here a little bit. This... Hey, check it back. I think I'm fine checking and seeing what they do here on the river. I would hate a jam. I would hate that. Okay, that feels good. He mucks. Great. Sam says, looks like very monotone. Looks like very monotone boards. What do you mean by that? Which hand are you talking about? Pocket jacks, hello. On the button. Cruda says hi, bro. Hi, bro, to you, Kuda. Or, yeah, Kuda. Hello. Obviously raising the jacks. Let's see if Big Bird wants to see a flop. How bad you want to see a flop, Big Bird? This bad? Yep, that bad. What a fucking miserable flop. And then they just jam here, and then I fold, and that is what it is. I can still bet this. It looks like a scary board, but still have aces and queens in ace X and queen X in my range. They just call. When they call there, I think I just check back here and hope that they don't put it all in, put me in a tough spot. I mean, that's they have to do that unless they have a hand, right? I mean, unless they don't have a hand. Oh, they just check. Yeah, sure. I guess I check. I'm not getting a folded queen, I don't think. Okay, cool. Sweet. Kuda says, where's you from? I am from Southern California. SoCal. What about you, Kuda? Where you from? Ace 9 versus Ace 2, and Ace 2 snakes a win. Let's take a look at the state of things, guys. What a night. Okay. If you're just now joining us, I did just... that's a good hand, man. Thanks. Joy Boy says, hi, bro. Hi to you, Joy Boy. So if you're just now joining us, this is the second of 2 tournaments right now. I just placed 4th in the... Oh, you know what? I should go back and look at that. Make sure I have all the info. Running. Where are you? 20K guarantee. Just want to check out the details. Make sure I have all this for future reference. Okay. Yeah, so just played the 20K guarantee, ended 4th in that. I've got ace queen here, which is fantastic. This right here is the nightly 22. No, I don't need to raise that big. This is the nightly 22. We've got a 10K guarantee. Right now I'm in 12th place out of 43. I've got $70 locked up off of $22 buy-in, which feels great. Sam says San Diego. Not in San Diego. I am closer to the like Orange County area, like, you know, like Anaheim area-ish. You know, it's pretty vague answer, but I don't need to give out my full address right now. Okay, so we got called from the big blind here. This board, I could check, so I'm just going to check it. This board is just getting worse and worse for my range and better for his. Kuda says, I'm from Uruguay. Uruguay? I don't know. I wish I knew how to say this. I don't know how to say this. We're just going to call. I feel like such a fucking asshole for not knowing how to pronounce that. My English is so bad. Haha. Okay, that's fine. Wow, what a fucking river here. No worries, Kuda. You are welcome here. And I think we just put them all in here. We just put them all in. Put them in through the grinder. What you got? You don't have an ace, I know that. But what you got? Not calling. Okay. What a river. I mean, these rivers have just been amazing tonight. Gotta say. 10 out of 10. Love them. Recommend. Veterans Own Woodwork says from Chicago. Chicago in the house. Welcome. Got an all in here. See what Big Bird wants to do. Ace Queen, baby. My favorite hand. It'd be better if it was suited, but, you know, I'll gladly take it anytime it shows up. Speaking of good hands, Ace King is also good. Would also prefer it to be suited, but it's not. That's okay. See if this short stack wants a jam here. Right now I'm in 11th place out of 40 players. Pay jumps are not that great probably until we get closer to the final table. See if we can get there. Okay, we got folds all around. I would hate to see a walk here with Ace King. Just hoping for a fucking jam here. We do get the jam, snap call, no slow playing here. He hits his 2 and GG's on that hand. South America, it's like Argentina, but better. Okay. My geography is a nightmare, guys. I am absolutely terrible with geography. We're gonna send him $1 because you know, he was fighting for his life on that, and he survived. No. The crying. You're safe. You're safe. Okay, we're in 16th place out of 40 players. Oh my goodness. What happened? Come on. Come on, what happened? Put us back in the tournament. Okay, Jesus Christ. Not doing that again. Massachusetts. You know, I'm a huge fan of Boston. It was like one of my favorite vacation spots. Been there many times. We got everybody from all around here. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Look at this stack size right here. Are you the chip leader? Not even the chip leader. Okay, second. Yeah. Okay. Then we got an all in here. You play for real money? This is for real money. Yep. This is for real money. Okay, we got a jam here. Now, like, let's see what the three better wants to do here. They want to fold. Okay, yeah. Kings versus nines. Oh my god. Okay, kings folds. Jesus Christ. We don't need any extra sweating there. Just let the kings take it down. Oh. Suited Octocrab goes in the muck. 18th place out of 37 players. About 4 minutes left in this level. How long have we been streaming? 3 hours? Hell of a long stream. But you know what? I'm not going to end the stream because I'm currently winning. So I'm going to stick around. Once this tournament's over, though, we're going to call it a night. Kuda says, living in the USA, it's my dream for getting money, the country of the opportunities. Yeah, I mean, it could be good. Depending on your situation. Could be good. Fishing with Rob says, what would you do in Boston? So honestly, like my wife and I, we like just taking a trip out there off season. So we like to go during the winter when it's all snowy. Veteran says go to Fenway. Yeah. So my wife actually has been to Fenway. I have not. So that is one of our goals is one of these times we want to go to Fenway. But yeah, we like to go in the off season when it's snowing, not a lot of people. And it's just, we're there. We're just there for food and drinks, you know. We hit up, what is it? Harpoon Brewery. There's a little dive bar that's close by where we like to stay called Dirty Nelly's. That place is great. Little hole in the wall. Nice fold. Which fold? I don't remember which fold was a good fold. Yeah. 9-7 suited here. I don't think I need to get crazy with this hand. Got some stacks behind me that like could jam over the top of me, and I'm just like, nah. No need. Oh, what a night though, huh? So currently got 80 locked up off of a $22 buy-in. Fantastic. Deep run on 2 different tournaments. Lovely. We take those. We got 34 players left. I'm in 18th place. 34 pays 80. So the next, okay, let's look at some significant pay jumps because these like little $5 ones, $10 ones, I don't really care about. So like really we have to get to close to like pretty much the final table to see a significant pay jump. So we're not really locking up anything right now. We just need to work our way to the final table. And we're not going to do that by playing super passively. Veterans Own Woodwork says, watch Rampage Poker stream for 10 hours once. It was when he won his first bracelet tournament online. Oh, wow. What a stream to watch, huh? Yeah, Rampage is a hell of a good time to watch. Absolutely crazy. So we have an all-in here. Kirill the Thrill. Good luck to you, sir. Friend of the stream. Friend of the channel. Doesn't look good. What do you got, a 10 over here, Big Bird? Nothing. Wow. Jax hanging in there with the triple up. Love to see it. Love to see it. And speaking of ace queen suited, my favorite hand, here we are. Here we are. Let's see if anybody's going to jam. Nobody's going to jam except for me. Except for me, I jam. See if Big Bird wants to call. He does call with king 3. No king. We got an ace. We're feeling great. And there's 3 on the river and we're out. Okay. You know, that's poker. God damn, you got very bad luck in these hands. No. Look, this has been an absolute sun run for me tonight. No bad vibes, no bad feelings here. Feel great about it. First tournament in for 100, out for like 1,300. This tournament in for 22, out for 80. We take these, guys. We take these all day long. Love to see it. I am going to be ending the stream, but please make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram so that you can get updates whenever I'm going to be streaming. Okay. And also all the newest videos you will see on Instagram first. Yeah. Usually I'm streaming Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This was just a fluke that I happened to stream tonight. Feels great. And, yeah. Logan says, Krill the Thrill. Yeah. Friend of the stream. So yeah, that's it, guys. I appreciate you sticking around. Thanks for hanging out in chat. You guys are awesome. Again, make sure if you like the stream, please make sure to hit the like button. That helps me out, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Okay. Again, love you guys. You're awesome, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.